so below. This potent maxim, captivating sages, mystics, and contemporary scientists for centuries, serves as a cipher for reality's ultimate nature. It's the key to comprehending one's soul, the cosmos, and the divine force shaping destiny. This journey commences with an ancient text, the Emerald Tablet, attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, the legendary father of wisdom. This tablet, brimming with cosmic knowledge, contains the phrase, "as above, so below," revealing the divine mirroring the earthly and the cosmos reflecting the individual. This principle, a universal teaching, resonates across diverse spiritual traditions, including the Bible, the Quran, the Upanishads, and even Jungian psychology. Hermes Trismegistus, revered in antiquity as a fusion of the Egyptian god Thoth and the Greek Hermes, is credited with establishing Hermeticism. This philosophical school emerged during the Hellenistic period, a confluence of Greek, Egyptian, and Babylonian philosophies, giving rise to new spiritual frameworks. Among numerous Hermetic texts, the Emerald Tablet remains a timeless gem, articulating this principle with unparalleled clarity. The tablet's opening declaration of unity: that which is above is like that which is below, and that which is below is like that which is above, to accomplish the miracles of the one thing, reveals a sacred truth. The universe's divine structure mirrors every facet of creation. The celestial and earthly realms represent dual expressions of an infinite, interdependent source, an interconnected dance of spirit and matter. Alchemists viewed the tablet as a guide to spiritual transformation, symbolized by the physical transmutation of base metals into gold. The Emerald Tablet's enduring impact spans disciplines, shaping alchemy, astrology, and metaphysics. Alchemy, in particular, interpreted the phrase as a metaphor for spiritual refinement, the purification of the self-mirroring cosmic perfection. This principle's enduring relevance in spiritual traditions stems from its bridging of the visible and invisible, providing seekers with a roadmap to divine truth. The phrase encourages recognition of our intrinsic connection to the infinite, aligning our inner world with cosmic order. Everything, from the smallest atom to the grandest galaxy, is interconnected. A single drop of water reflecting the ocean, and the individual mirroring the cosmos. Ancient wisdom, now corroborated by quantum physics, reveals that particles light years apart maintain a mysterious connection, demonstrating this universal principle. Actions in the universe's smallest corner ripple throughout the whole. Your thoughts, emotions, and consciousness possess the power to shape reality. Personal transformation equates to world transformation. The as above, so below principle isn't confined to Hermeticism. It reverberates through world sacred texts, confirming its universality by linking divine will and earthly life. These scriptures share a vision of unity. Matthew 6:10, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven," directly encapsulates the Hermetic principle, suggesting divine governance of both heavenly and terrestrial realms, mirroring God's perfection in human actions and earthly circumstances. Genesis 1:27, "So God created mankind in his own image," signifies humanity as a microcosm of the divine, echoing cosmic order within us. Ecclesiastes 3:1, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven," reveals life's and nature's cycles as reflections of a higher divine rhythm. In Hindu philosophy, the Chandogya Upanishads, Tattvam Asi, "Thou art that," affirms the unity between the individual soul, Atman, and the universal soul, Brahman, mirroring as above, so below, by suggesting the infinite divine essence resides within each being. The Quran Quran frequently emphasizes the harmony between heaven and earth. Surah 51:47, "And we have built the heaven with might, and we continue to expand it," presents creation itself as a sign of divine correspondence, urging humanity to view the earthly realm as a reflection of celestial wisdom. In Kabbalah, the tree of life symbolizes, as above, so below, its 10 Sephirot spheres representing the descent of divine energy into the physical world, illustrating the interplay between higher spiritual dimensions and earthly manifestations. These sacred texts consistently highlight a profound truth: humanity mirrors the divine. This realization carries immense spiritual implications. As reflections of divine consciousness, humans are empowered to shape reality. The perceived separation between heaven and earth is an illusion, bridged by the spiritual insights of awakened consciousness. Understanding this principle guides the alignment of personal will with divine order. Please subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Modern psychology, particularly Carl Jung's theories, provides a scientific metaphysical framework for as above, so below. Jung believed the psyche mirrors universal archetypes, just as the microcosm mirrors the macrocosm. Jung introduced archetypes, primordial images or behavioral patterns inherent in the collective unconscious, transcending cultures and time. These archetypes, hero, mother, shadow, demonstrate the interconnectedness of the human psyche with the broader cosmic order. For example, the self archetype represents wholeness and unity, echoing the Hermetic notion of the one thing from the Emerald Tablet. The shadow embodies the psyche's hidden aspects, mirroring the alchemical process of integrating light and darkness for spiritual transformation. Jung's individuation, the journey towards self-realization, reflects the harmony of as above, so below, integrating the conscious ego with the unconscious and archetypal realms, paralleling the Hermetic pursuit of uniting the material and spiritual. Through individuation, the individual explores the unconscious, below, encounters universal truths and archetypes, above, and achieves wholeness, aligning personal identity with cosmic order. In Jungian psychology, synchronicity, meaningful coincidences, provides tangible evidence for as above, so below. These events, defying conventional causality, illustrate the interconnectedness of inner and outer realities. A dream symbol aligning with a real-life event reveals hidden truths. Intuition leads to divinely orchestrated discoveries. These experiences demonstrate the inextricable link between the material, below, and immaterial, above, realms. Synchronicity invites viewing the universe as an integrated whole, governed by deeper patterns of meaning. The phrase, as above, so below, encapsulates a foundational truth. All things are interconnected, woven into a complex web of relationships. Every part of the universe reflects every other part, from the smallest particle to the largest galaxy. The natural world provides striking examples: fractals, geometric patterns repeating across different scales, demonstrate this principle. The branching of a tree mirroring the pattern of blood vessels, and river deltas resembling neural networks. Modern science reinforces this spiritual insight. In quantum physics, entangled particles remain connected regardless of distance, showing that reality's fabric is fundamentally interconnected. This mirrors mystical teachings that no being or event exists in isolation. Thoughts and emotions carry energetic vibrations influencing the collective field of consciousness. Individual actions and intentions affect the greater whole. Personal growth and enlightenment are not solitary pursuits, but contribute to the reveals that humans serve as both mirrors of divine energy and conduits for its manifestation. Hermetic philosophy teaches that the universe operates according to a divine blueprint, every aspect a reflection of higher principles. This concept is mirrored in sacred geometries like the flower of life, depicting the interconnectedness of creation. The celestial order, above, provides the template for earthly manifestations. Below, humans uniquely bridge the spiritual and material realms, possessing both a physical body and a divine soul. We are reflections of the cosmos in miniature, co-creators in the universal dance of existence. By aligning our intentions with divine principles, we channel celestial energies into the material world. In esoteric thought, celestial movements, planetary alignments, are believed to influence earthly events. Astrology reflects the intertwined nature of heavens and earth. Just as the cosmos influences human life, human consciousness can influence cosmic energies through will and devotion. Consciousness is key to understanding and embodying as above, so below, bridging the spiritual and material realms, enabling individuals to act as vessels for divine energy. The Hermetic principle suggests that thought precedes manifestation. Focusing consciousness on higher ideals aligns us with divine will, shaping reality in accordance with universal harmony. Practices like meditation and prayer transcend the physical plane, connecting directly with the divine, bringing clarity and insight, aligning the inner world with cosmic truths. As individuals awaken to their divine nature, they recognize their role as co-creators. This awakening is a continuous process of aligning the ego with the soul, allowing divine light to shine through. The human mind, attuned to universal principles, becomes a powerful instrument for healing, transformation, and creation. Alchemy is the practical and mystical embodiment of the Hermetic principle. Its core is transformation, turning lead into gold, ignorance into wisdom, and the mundane into the divine. Central to alchemical practice is the search for the philosopher's stone, a metaphor for spiritual enlightenment, representing the perfected self where spirit, above, and matter, below, are fully integrated. Alchemists viewed the universe as composed of four elements: earth, water, air, fire, existing both physically and spiritually, symbolizing stages of self-transformation. Spiritual alchemy uses the processes of physical alchemy as a metaphor for inner transformation. Nigredo, blackening, confronting and purging impurities, the dark night of the soul where ego and illusions are burned away. Albedo, whitening, gaining clarity and enlightenment, the purified self aligning with higher truths. Rubedo, reddening, integration, achieving harmony between the spiritual and material, living as a fully awakened being. Alchemy teaches that inner transformation is key to outer harmony, the self as microcosm, reflecting the state of the world. By transforming within, we contribute to the healing and elevation of the collective. Aligning with divine principles creates synchronicity, where inner and outer realities flow seamlessly. The journey continues. To embody this principle, various meditation and spiritual exercises can be practiced. Meditation offers the most direct and powerful way to embody as above, so below, connecting with the spiritual realm above and the physical realm below, understanding the unity of existence and experiencing the harmony between them. Cosmic meditation involves visualizing oneself as both microcosm and macrocosm, envisioning a brilliant light above, representing the divine or higher consciousness, flowing down into you, filling your body with radiant energy, while simultaneously visualizing your own energy expanding downward, greater cosmic order. In many spiritual traditions, breath is seen as the carrier of life force, prana. Breathwork exercises can open your connection to both spiritual and physical realms. Visualize your breath drawing cosmic energy from above, flowing down into your body and radiating out through your feet into the earth below. Each breath brings heaven and earth into harmonious unity within your being. Hit subscribe and join thousands of seekers uncovering these mysteries together. Unlock the divine potential within